What's up, everyone? I'm your host, Dom, and welcome to another episode of Minionland Minecraft. Alright, everyone, we've got a pretty cool project today, actually, and I fear I may have started this off in a very bad manner. So we see that we are in the Mooshroom room right now. And what I want to do is actually start building the breeder for this in this room. Now I'm thinking we're going to divide this room down the middle as we have. And on one half we will build the actual breeder. On the other half we will build the kind of free range research area, so to speak. But I think now the cows are on the wrong side. The tough part that I don't quite remember. I did this in our creative world because I wanted to test what this was going to be like first. So, if I'm going to give myself a 2-space walkway between here, you know, these 2 blocks, that means that we need to have a 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. That means our cow dispenser thing is going to be there. Block, block, block. Actually, I also need to be paying attention to our spacings here. So 1, 2, 3. This will be our center. 3. However, this doesn't meet our requirement. So 1, 2, 3. And that gives us the 3. Okay, this is going to be interesting, folks. This will be interesting. As you can see, we have quite a gap here. I'm wondering how many dispensers we can actually place on this now. Now we'll have a block in between. This could be 1. But this will be in the way. We're going to dig out all this space, first of all. Okay, so that's 1 layer. We need to go down 4 more. Now, I did say this was based off of Tango Text. It is slightly different in a very minor way, and that's just a matter of, you know, just a few minor details. But anyway, we've dug down 5 blocks down. So what I want to do is start laying down our floor. Okay, cool. So we have the floor in place. What I want to do now is actually remove the borders because this is essentially useless. It's going to get covered anyway. We don't need to waste this material when we can use it for the rest. And what I'm going to do is actually replace this with stone. So this will get a nice little border of stone all the way around. We can remove this block because we don't need it. Fill in all the terrible mistakes like that. There we go. Great. Now we can actually start building up our walls. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like white actually kind of gives that laboratory type feel. Everything's like really clean and whatnot. All right, so here we are. We have our little breeder down here. Now I'm standing under one of the spots where we should have a breeder. So that is going to get placed here. That is going to get placed here. And then eventually we're actually going to dig this out. There we go. I dug out a little too much. And we may want to just dig out that for now. So we can remove those because we don't need these anymore. We pretty much have the ground markers down here. And what I do need is to go and grab some dispensers. And I think I actually have those in here. There we go. Dispensers. All right. Now we're going to place these facing upwards just like that. And once you have those in place, we can remove that bottom block because what we want is the water to flow underneath. Perfect. And this is actually going to get cut deeper. So you want this middle section cut down 2 blocks. And we're going to make this white hardened clay as well, just so we can see where things are happening. So I'm going to actually cut the floor out just like that for now. Nice. Alright, so we have the dispensers in place. We have our pathing. I think we don't need to cut that high, actually. And what... This is the front, right? Yeah, okay. What I might actually do is replace these as well. Okay, so we're going to use our signs here. And this is the front end. This is the back end, so we're going to want to place a redstone torch right behind here. And then on each side, we're going to place some signs here, and I need some glass. I need glass. Do I have glass? I have plenty of glass. So what we're going to do is place glass here. We're also going to place glass right there. And that is going to get mixed right through the center here. Oh, I need more. Nice. And we're going to place glass there. Why we did that is so that we can place a sign here and a sign here. This is going to prevent whatever water is being shot out through here. So let's do the same thing here before we forget. Just like this. Nice. Again, 4 signs. So we're going to get 2 water buckets. And we're actually going to place one in here. I'm going to place one in the center just because I don't know OCD, I guess. There we go. Nice. So that should be fine. Now, we need to maybe cut out the rest of this. And I don't know. I actually don't know that we need to... I don't think we need to cut out that much. Like the back, I mean. Right? Is that okay? Alright, but before we cover that up, we need to get the rest of these water buckets. So let's put these in our inventory right here. And what we're going to do actually is place one there, and one there. That's going to fill up that middle area right down there. So we can actually fill up this. Oh, come on. Really? What is going on here? Is this a claim bug? Let's just get this over with by basically putting down some signs here. And I'm going to put those in the front. Shift click. Shift click. There we go. That's going to eliminate the water from flowing down here, because we want to place the water block down below so it flows correctly. With that said, though, we need to go and get more water, unfortunately, because this is ridiculous. Oh, there it goes. Not sure what's happening. Maybe that's just server lag. Nice. Perfect. Alright, cool. That means I can come down here and fill in that block. Cool. Awesome. I'm liking that already. Except now I cannot get out. Okay, so our main cows are going to actually be placed in this block. And we're going to just replace the rest of this with glass. Just like this. Make it nice and pretty looking. And I'm going to actually place the glass in a manner that is above, but also we don't want to cover this. We need this 2 blocks high. The baby calves will easily spread out and bleed into the water channels and go where they're supposed to go. But the adults will stay here, and as you can see with the signs, the water won't be going anywhere, so we can breathe these properly. So let's continue to fill this up as we were doing. There we go. Block, 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 and then block, block. Cool. All right. Half slab. So I'm going to cover that up and cover that up. That's going to prevent me from going down there. Eventually, I think I'm going to actually replace this with quartz slabs. That'll look a lot nicer with the white hardened clay. But we've basically got the starts to our little breeder here. Now I need to actually start building this up and making some proper redstone builds here. So I'm actually going to utilize the rest of our white hardened clay here, just like that. Nice. Wow, perfect actually. And now this is the part where I start to not remember as much. Let's actually build this center wall up, and I believe this goes 3 high, just like that. Now we have 3 spaces here and then here. So this is actually a spot that is going to get a chest. I'm going to replace all of these with white hardened clay. Let's see if we have a chest in the box. We should, I believe. All right. Chest goes there. And then 2 hoppers. Oh, it is starting to storm. To hear that down here in the vault, that's pretty wild, actually. We are deep underground, and we still hear it thunderstorm. That's insane. That is purely insane. We're going to need some levers and some buttons. And I think I'm going to merge these with these. All right, nice. So we're going to have lever here, and a button here. Blank wall and our chest, our collection chest. This actually needs to get cut out. And eventually we're going to have a... You know what, we do have this. We just place this here temporarily. I will replace this with a quartz stairs eventually. And I'm actually going to... Oh, I have half slabs, so this will be replaced with a quartz slab eventually as well. There we go. So this will be like our little kill chamber view. Now, if I remember correctly, let's see, how is this going to go? We're going to need a dispenser, I believe. Dispensers. Wait, I should have dispensers in here. Where'd they go? Oh, I'm holding on to them already. Fantastic. This is starting out really well. Anyway, our dispenser right there. Fantastic. Great. Now I'm going to need the white hardened clay. We don't need any more dispensers at the moment. We're going to place a block here, and then a block here. We can actually get rid of these corners because we don't need those. And I think these can go up even further, right? Block, 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 block. Huh. And then yeah, I don't quite know. All right, let's see here. We're going to remove this. That should go there. We're going to get some repeaters. And I believe these get 3 repeaters coming out from the switches. Right? So if I were to hit the switch, it lights up. If I were to light that one up, it lights up. Okay, good. Then what's going to happen is this will get replaced with block, and then this should have blocks up here. Now I need redstone, dust. Alright. So this will get 3 pieces of dust down here, and I think this gets 3 pieces of dust up here. We're going to place some redstone here and some redstone there. And that means I'm going to need a redstone torch from our chest here. Wait, do I? Okay, there we go. And we're going to be placing this redstone torch right here, actually. And this block is going to get some redstone. Now on this side, we're going to jump down. And we're going to place... Let's see, this can actually all be stone. We can fill this in. It doesn't need to be bare like that. Okay, and then a block of white hardened clay. We can place another one here. And that's going to be blank. And then we're going to have some redstone going there. And we're actually going to have another white block, white hardened clay down here with some more redstone. And then we're actually going to put a repeater going, I believe, this way. And this needs to be on 3 clicks. There we go. With another block right there. Sticky pistons. Do I got any? I got a lot of sticky pistons. Wow. All right, let's dump off some resources we don't need, like this granite, the walls here, the stone, this, that thing. All right, let's put the chest away. We don't really need that. We don't even need the... You know what? Let's dump that over here. I'm just talking to myself now, guys. All right. And just to make this more practical, give you guys more of an idea, we're going to have signs up here and then below down here. I need to find out, where did I don't seem to have the item frames on me. Okay, so I have leather. Do I have sticks? I don't have sticks. Cool. I need to get some stuff. All right, all right. No worries, guys. No worries. We can do this without that stuff. Right now, we need to place, well, a piston there. If I'm correct, this should be... Oh, you know what, guys? I messed up. This actually needs to be a block higher. So we're going to put that there. Because we don't want to kill off the babies. We want to kill off the adults. That's the purpose of having that at that height. Perfect. Okay, that makes more sense now. We need to take away this block. And this is going to get a redstone torch right there. With another block right up on top. With a piece of redstone. Just like that. Alright, so that's extended now. Cool. It's covering the kill pit. And I believe I should... I want to make sure that this is all correct. Yeah, this should all be correct. Alright, looks good. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. Then, we're going to need... Let's see here. A block here, I believe. I'm going to get rid of this stuff just because I don't know... I'm having trouble remembering, but I think that goes there. Then what's going to happen is we're going to place this... Wow, I'm just making a mess now. Alright, so we're going to have 2 blocks and then a sticky piston, just like this. The redstone is actually going to... There we go. And then we need to get a redstone block. Redstone block. I think I have some of those. Plenty of them. Look at that. Put these back for the time being, just to make sure we have plenty of room all the time. And then we're going to place a redstone block right there. Activates the dispenser. And then we can put these back, because I may need one more later, but it's okay. We can grab it later. And then, let's see. I need to place 2 redstones. Redstone dust there. Perfect. And then... Trying to remember here. I think I need... This needs to go... This needs to go. We're going to replace that with a white block. We need to get a repeater going into that. Going into that? Yeah, it's going into that, I believe. Just like that. It's going to stay on 1 tick. We're going to get rid of this block. We're going to place 1 white clay there. We're also going to place a block here, and this is going to get redstone dust. Hoppers are actually going to go here. So we're gonna place one down, get rid of the next one, or the first one, and then place that one, because then we need them to go into each other just like that. Now I actually need 2 stacks of things, so we're gonna have to come back and revisit that. But I do need a sticky piston, and I'm actually gonna need another redstone block, so let's get that ready. And the sticky piston is actually gonna be placed right here with the redstone block right there. It needs to read into that one. Am I reading this correctly? Yeah, so the comparator needs to go here. That means that this whole clock needs to be pushed back. Yeah, this whole clock needs to be pushed back. So let's put our little hoppers this way. Alright, there we go. And I can put the dirt back in here now because it needs to be 2. I'm actually going to get rid of this right now because it's kind of confusing me. There we go. That means that the sticky piston needs to go here. The redstone block needs to go here. Alright. Perfect. We can place down our block to hide this that way. Nice. Put a sticky piston, I'm sorry, a redstone torch right here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. But I'm still not getting any activation from that. What if I put redstone? I think I need to put redstone on top of that as well. Oh man, it's hard to do this from memory, guys. It's really hard to do this from memory. There we go. But I still don't understand why that one's being activated. That's just bizarre to me. Shouldn't be activating that one. I don't get it. Don't really get it. We're gonna add our slabs up here. It blends in fairly well. It's not the same as the hardened clay, but it looks good. It's going to prevent us from walking into the pit and prevent the cows from jumping out, which I don't think they'd be able to anyway, just because it's 2 blocks high. Now we're going to go back down here into our trench, and let's put our torches back in our hands here so you can see. And we're going to place, well, the stairs here. This is going to allow them to climb up into this area. Now we're going to mine out 2 blocks. Just like that. And we need to maybe get rid of this stuff. There we go. Trying to see how this is all going to work out. White hardened clay, that looks good. We will probably need to address this. Put that there. Put that there. I think, if I remember correctly, the rest of this needs to be white hardened clay like that. Acacia. And I chose acacia just because it was reddish in color. You know, made it look like some weird, strange pipe work. So we're actually going to place 1 piece there. And then the rest of this is actually going to get routed up this way. So I need to replace this stuff. Nice. So this is all going to get whited out. So is that. We don't need to see any more of this. And I'm going to replace this with 1 block and then that. So they'll come here, have plenty of room to go this way. Yeah, this should work out just fine. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this. We can close this off. Oh, I need to put a sign up here actually. So we will be placing a sign here. So if we look at it, the stairs, 1 block back, 1 block up. Actually, that should go there probably. There we go. And then what we're going to do is actually place a piece of water right here. And that's going to basically allow the baby calves to come up this way. Watch how I'm just naturally, I'm not touching anything. They'll naturally come up this way and keep going and under the fence post and then above. So this is going to look really, really awesome actually when we're done. We're heading in the right track, folks. Let's continue on. All right, guys. So we need some repeaters. Or maybe just 1. Let's get, come on, there we go. All right, a repeater, or a couple repeaters. The redstone dust, we'll put it off to the side. Jump on down here. And then this is actually going to get a repeater into that. And we should put a piece of redstone dust in there to make sure that it gets activated. We'll clear the bucket out, get some more white clay, and then we can actually tie this in. So we will back this up like this. Make sure that we can reach all the way back here and cover this up, because we don't want our baby calves jumping out. So we can actually block this up just like this, run it here into that, and then into here as well, because we don't want this stuff being interrupted. We want it to be just a clear, concise signal all the way through. Boom, boom. And then we can run it this way. Now this has to actually run into our switch circuit. So we need to find out what's activating that. So maybe this? No. I believe actually it was here. So what happens? Perfect, you see that? So the water's being activated, the cows will jump up. Nice, okay, I like that. So that means we can actually cover this up now. Great, so this is going to be the start of our water elevator here. We'll be seeing all the calves float up this way. There we go, and then our last water bucket here. Now that's going to flow onto there. That's perfectly fine. We want that to happen. But what I need to do now is actually loop this up so that it continues this way. Great. Now we can fill up these water buckets once more. Alrighty. Now we can somehow... we have to do this. Oh, this is going to be tight. Going to be a tight area. Boom, boom. That's going to go there. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to put a piece of glass here, but I'm also... no, you know what? I'm going to not put a piece of glass there. I'm going to put 3 blocks back right there. We're going to put a water bucket there, and then just one last water bucket right here. That's going to flow... oh, surprisingly, it's not? Oh, I see. What we need to do actually is, let's just collect this water block actually. We need to actually get a sign. We're going to place the sign right above here. And we're going to get a water bucket. Actually, we're going to get a block. Place that there. Get a sign. Now that's going to flow that way. So it's flowing into the pit. But what we want to do is actually get rid of this block. And then, need to... with the block removed, we need to place a source block right there. So that way it'll keep the calves from floating up. So if I were to actually mimic this situation right now, if I can actually get past through here, which I can't because I'm not short enough, the calves would naturally float. And once they reach the top, they're going to get pushed into the pit just like this. So that's the ideal situation that we want. There we go. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. We have the pit done. We can actually... there we go. Try to seal this off from up here. Our iron trap door, we're actually going to place that on top of the hopper. So what we need to do is get rid of this. Put our hopper there. We can actually put a quartz slab on... no, not that. We can replace both of these now that we have both of what we need. Is that a quartz slab? That's a quartz slab. All right, weird. Was expecting it to look a little better, but okay, whatever. So there's a quartz stairs. We can get rid of this now. I don't really need either one of these, and best if I don't get tempted into using it. All right, anyway. All right, guys, so we're gonna decor this up a bit, and what I'm thinking, this is kind of weird, and I don't know how it's gonna look, but I did bring some orange hardened clay. I wanted to make this more like a lab, So I thought maybe just kind of knocking this out, maybe placing an orange block there, maybe knocking this out, knocking this out, knocking this out, knocking this out, and that one. And then placing this with some orange hardened clay there would make this more like a laboratory. I'm not quite sure, but it's worth a try. Let's see what happens when we actually decor it this way. Now, this is going to be interesting because we have a lot of... Oh, no. That definitely cannot go here. Oh, man, what a project, guys. This one definitely kicked my butt, I'm going to have to admit. Basically, the raw beef, the cooked steak. I'm going to have... Actually, we need to put a blank water bucket up there. We have a sword for melee. Now, I need to put the lava bucket up in here. Now, I'm actually worried about this. Let's see what happens. Raw. Oh, come on! What's blocking it now? Is it these? Alright, it was that one. Okay, so that's cook, beef. Cook, raw. Alright, nice. Melee. Redstone, which is the suffocation. Nice. And then the water. So cool. Alright, we need to actually dive back down here. And we need to get a bucket so that we can actually place in there this. Oh, I didn't have to do that at all. Look at this. We have, okay, our water bucket. Nice. So let's just place this all back. That's completely silly of me. And then our last piece, actually, let's see if we can make one really quick. We just need a redstone torch. Just like that. And we're going to place that here for, well, redstone. So suffocate them, or melee, or cook raw. There we go. Nice. It's looking pretty good. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I like that a lot better. That brightens up the area. It's not too dark. It's not like in our face either. So that's kind of cool. All right. So we have 2 loose ones. We have 8 ones in the pit. Where are the other ones going? They should be... Let's test this out because I don't see where they went. And I don't seem to be collecting much. So we hit the water button. They jump up. They breed. We can now feed them. They should breed. You can see the babies are already starting to spill out, which is cool. That's a good sign. And then we turn off the water. And because I have the melee button open, the piston's retracted so they won't suffocate. They should just drop right into here. And because I don't have the quartz slab placed in here, they should just spill out. So that will allow us to let them grow, and eventually we can fill up this pit. Look at them come out. This is so cute. That leaves us with the rest of the room. What are we going to do here? Well, I don't know, guys. At the moment, I'm thinking I'm just going to corral maybe like 1 or 2 into some type of free range kind of pit, maybe and then maybe some research desks over here. Maybe I'll build a different type of breeder, although this thing can handle pretty much everything that we need it to do. So it's hard to say what we'll actually do. I kind of like the simplicity of it. But for the time being, that's my idea. We'll build a little field here, some fence. Let maybe 1 or 2 just kind of be free range, and that's it. So anyways, guys, this has been quite a long episode. Hopefully it won't be as long after I edit it, but this one really kicked my butt, even though I did this in the creative world first. So it's quite shocking to actually see that happen. And yeah, guys, by the time you guys will be seeing the next episode, this will be completely done. So hopefully it'll be even better to see, especially with this side of the room done. And I'm not going to really film this just because it's just a matter of placing a few grass blocks down, some fences, and making another desk like we've done so many times before. Anyways, guys, that's all the time I have for today. Hopefully you guys like this episode and you like this breeder. And I'll catch you all in the next episodes of Minionland Minecraft. Drop me some likes, some comments, and subscribe. Get your friends and family subscribed. I appreciate all your support. And have a good night. See y'all later.